In this video, we'll show you some of the basic functions of the Thermo TSX Core ULT Freezer's user interface and how those functions can help you set up and operate your freezer. The user interface of the TSX Core is easy to read and use. It features a vibrant, 7-segment temperature touchscreen with buttons for menu and setting navigation. The heart icon makes it simple to visually check the status of the freezer at any time. To set up your freezer, start by defining the operating set point. The default is -80 degrees Celsius. Tap the plus or minus buttons while the unit's temperature is displayed to view the current operating set point. To change the operating set point, tap the check mark, then tap either the plus or minus buttons to select the temperature you want. Tap the check mark again to save. Once the new operating set point is saved, the interface will display the actual temperature again. Press either the plus or minus buttons to confirm the modified set point. Next, you'll want to confirm or modify the warm and cold warning set points, set up the control offset, and establish your security passcode. The Settings menu lets you cycle through and adjust these controls. Let's start by modifying your warm and cold warning set points. We'll use the warm warning as an example. Use the Settings button to navigate to the warm warning set point. Then tap the check mark. Use the plus or minus buttons to set your desired temperature and tap the check mark again to save. Next, let's set up the control offset. Tap the Settings button 3 times. These settings are a numeric value between -10 and 10 degrees and are used to calibrate the freezer's temperature. The default offset value is 0. By design, the display temperature represents the average cabinet temperature of the freezer. It is recommended to perform calibration based on a mapping grid, not a single point of temperature measurement. If an offset is required, a positive offset value will yield a colder cabinet temperature. A negative offset will yield a warmer cabinet temperature. For example, with a -80 degrees Celsius set point, a +1 degree Celsius offset will initially cause the display to warm up to -79 degrees Celsius. However, this will cause the unit's cooling system to run longer and drive the cabinet 1 degree colder to then achieve the -80 degrees Celsius set point. The opposite effect would be true with a negative offset to warm the average cabinet temperature. The last option in the Settings menu is the security passcode. You can display the default passcode of 000 by tapping the Settings button 4 times. If you modify the default passcode, you will be prompted to enter the new passcode before you can modify any other settings. To remove passcode security, simply change the passcode back to 000. Once you have your freezer set up just the way you want, the warning and caution features of the TSX Core will help you keep it that way. The wrench icon indicates that a system caution or warning is present. The door icon lets you know if the door is open. And the temperature icon tells you if a warm or cold temperature is detected based on the set point. Now would be a good time to talk about the bell buzzer button. Tap this button during an active caution or warning to silence the audible buzzer. The snooze bell icon will light up to show that an active event has been snoozed. The TSX Core has a program menu to perform functions such as powering down the freezer. It can also be used to export data from the unit via the USB port. To access the program menu, press and hold down the Settings button for 5 seconds. You'll see the letters USR flash on the display. Press the check mark to enter the program menu. To export data from your freezer, insert a USB stick into the USB port. Tap the plus and minus buttons to scroll through the program menu. The second option is the Exports menu, indicated by the letters EPT. Use the plus and minus buttons to view the types of files you can export to: PDF, CSV, or PUC. Tap the check mark to select one. Set a date range. Here, we're using 7 days. The information is automatically exported to the USB drive. This may take some time. When the export is complete, the interface returns to a flashing program menu. To exit the program menu, press and hold the Settings icon for 5 seconds. Those are some of the basic things you can do with the simple, easy-to-use interface of TSX Core freezers. Additional program menus, 7-segment display codes, and more useful information can be found in the Installation and Operation Manual. You can find the TSX Core Manual at thermofisher.com/user manuals. Thank you for watching. Visit thermofisher.com/TSX Core to learn more.